Hi, welcome to Sugar Free. This is the Daily Tarot for Tuesday, the 12th of January 2021. Hope you're well wherever you are and getting on okay in all this discombobulation that we're all having to go through. Do you know what? I look back to the whole of my life before this situation. Ups and downs, ins and outs, beginnings and endings, all sorts of stuff. And I've always had, well, certainly for the last few years, this sense of how can this last? You know, how can this last? I don't know, I just always had that sense. And lo and behold, it didn't. And you know, we've got to see what there is to return to. What sort of a world will we get back to? How things might have changed. But you know, the Buddhists say the only thing that doesn't change is that everything changes. The only constant is change. So here we are with the Oracle of Change, the Tarot. I'm using the Ancient Italian Tarot, and this is a major arcana reading. So I'll stop gabbling and we'll see what we get. Sorry, I need another shuffle. Oh dear, I hope you're still with me. Hope you're still with me. Do you like my nice Russian flowers there? Okay, there we go. There we go. Right. Right, it kept going past in the shuffle, but it was in the upright in the shuffle. Today it's in the reverse. Judgment. Oops, something just fell out. Oh God, what a caboodle. What a mess. What a messy shuffle, messy read, messy film. Never mind. Okay, let's pull the next one. Fool in the reverse. So it's not a day of endings or beginnings or reckonings. It really isn't. No. Death in the reverse. Right. Okay, so it's a kind of sticky, stucky day. What can I say? Stuff kind of staying where it is, basically. And what I'm getting from Death in the reverse there is that things are staying where they are briefly, and the Fool in reverse tells me that, because what has been, oh God, sorry, I can barely get my words out. The change involved in death, in the Fool, in the Judgment has already happened. We just don't see it yet. Look at that. Sun in the upright. Yeah, we don't see it yet. It's already happened. And as I'm shuffling here, I'm looking at the rib cage of death there, and you can see right through it. I heard a great joke. Skeleton walks into a bar, says, "I'll have a pint of beer and a mop, please." You can see right through it. In fact, you can see, so it's so bloody transparent what has happened, that you can just see, just like looking straight through it. It hasn't crystallized yet, but it's coming. Son, it's the deal has been sealed. But the documents on which the signatures have been placed have been put out of sight for the ink to dry. But it's done. This cosmic deal, whatever it is done. And it's wonderful. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I'm not paying any mind to its orientation. Yeah. Okay, whether you find this wonderful or terrifying depends solely on your mindset, on your view, on your perspective, where you are on that wheel. Are you with the hold on a sec, I'm just going to set up for the next pull. Are you with that beautiful fragrance as the movement of this wheel draws you towards up to that angel and that wonderful thunderbolt Vajra that he's holding there, with all that energy like sparking out of it? Are you in that wonderful fragrance, or are you that creature they're pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling? Basically, are you going with it, or are you trying to kind of grab it? Sorry, I'm not making much sense today. It won't make a blind bit of difference to the upshot. All right, it really won't make a blind bit of difference to the upshot, but it is going to change your experience of the upshot. Okay, we got the Emperor. Sorry, yeah, in the upright. So I'm getting my camera orientation mixed up. So, yeah, listen, like I said, the deal has been done. The papers have been signed. But yeah, we don't see it yet. But a new king is on the block. Hopefully not with his head on the block. Oh my God. Yeah, new ruler. And the reason I know it's new is because we got the Death card here, we got the Fool card here. We're moving into a new era, essentially. Okay, hold on a sec. Yeah, Devil in the reverse. Yeah, okay, so that old devil, that being tied in to something, is over. But again, we don't see it yet. And you know what? Sometimes when we've become accustomed to being in a sort of tied down situation, or a very kind of constricted energy, when those bonds are loosened, when those chains are taken off, when those cuffs are unlocked and the door is thrown open and we can move out into the sunshine, it can be pretty uncomfortable. I mean, it's lovely and it's great, and sooner or later it's going to happen. And here, you know, it's happened. It's happened, and I see that from these three cards here in the reverse. It has already happened. But it's not comfortable. Devil in the reverse. It's kind of... There's a sort of agoraphobia and perhaps a wish to continue to define reality by a paradigm that actually no longer exists. How funny. The Hierophant in the reverse. The whole system of what we think our kind of public life has changed along with this. And what was healthy and became unhealthy has been signed away. And I know this because the sun is in the upright. Look at that. Look at that. The world. New world. New world. But not visible yet. But I tell you what, we are so on the brink. We've got a new moon on the 13th, I think. Yeah, on the 13th. Wednesday the 13th, whatever time that is happening, wherever you are. And with that new moon, we move into yet another new phase. That's all there ever is, isn't it? It's new phases. And this emperor, this sun becomes apparent. We've had the judgment. We've had the new start. We've had the transformation and the sweeping away of the old. We've had it. It's happened already. We've had the end of the devil energy. We've had a complete change of our sense of reality in terms of our public life. That's what the Hierophant embodies. All of these things in the reverse, it's all done. It's all done. The Wheel of Fortune, as I say, in the reverse or in the upright makes no difference. How this affects you depends completely on your headspace. Simple as that. And it will change everything. It will change everything because there's a new king on the throne. Simple. And the world. New world. So we have the 0 card and the last card. This is very nice. We also have the Sun card number 19, just one behind Judgment. So we've got we really are spanning the movement of the world from one cycle to another. We've passed the end point. We're out the other side. But it's like when you cross a border into a new country. If you've been like trundling across one particular national kind of area for a really, really long time, and then you cross that border, you are in a new country, but it doesn't actually look very different for a while. It takes a certain period of time to actually experience the difference of being in a new land. But I tell you, my friends, we are. And in that new land, there is a new king. Right, I'm going to leave it there. That is a lot more cheerful at the end than it was at the beginning. So hold on to your hats, and I'll see you again for another reading soon. Thank you so much for watching. Namaste.